I want to mention a couple of miracles that have happened in the last devastating 24 hours on the street. My homies on the street are a very mixed bag. Last night, Andrew sat down with me about 3 in the morning in this little spot and started cursing about how much he hates people. And I took a big risk and I said to him, I'm happy. And I was happy in the middle of being soaked and everything. I was happy. I said, Andrew, I can't join you on that. I'm happy, and when I'm happy, I can't hate people. And Andrew looked at me and said, you have a beautiful heart. You have a really beautiful heart. And I said, thank you for getting that. It feels good. And he had tobacco and some papers, but was too soaked. His hands were too soaked to roll a cigarette. So I rolled him 2 cigarettes, and he let me roll one for me. And before he left, he said he loved me. So now I'm at a very different location, a few blocks away at ABCCM, and they're letting me stay here and use their Wi-Fi, even though they're closed today because they're in the middle of remodeling. And the one boss said, no, you can't stay. You can't stay even on the porch to use the Wi-Fi because I have to hold the line. If I let you do it, then everybody's going to do it. And 2 of the other staff who have taken a very personal interest in getting me off the street went to bat for me and got me permission to sit here on the porch and desperately send out messages looking for a place to stay tonight. So Andrew shows up, and they allowed him to do just one thing. He was supposed to wait for one thing, and he kept pushing the boundary and doing things he wasn't supposed to do. And so finally he got thrown out. But in the middle of all that, he gave me 2 beautifully rolled cigarettes, and I gave him, last night I didn't think I had 2 lighters. He wanted a lighter. But I didn't think, I thought I had 2, but I didn't know where the second one was. But then I found it afterwards, so I gave him the lighter. And so as he's being thrown out, he comes over to me, and I said, you're a good man, Andrew. You're a good friend to me. And he just laughed and looked at me wide-eyed because he's in the middle of being thrown out, which I'm sure he goes through a lot. I said, I mean it. It's a good thing for you to hear, right? In the middle of being thrown out, that you're a good man. He says, yeah. And I said, my mom used to say, I've been thrown out of better joints than this. That was one of my mom's wonderful favorite lines. He liked that a lot. So as he walked off, he said, I love you, man. I said, I love you, Andrew. Miracles in the rubbish. Yeah.